Now this time we're looking at vectors again. We'll look at the type of vectors that I like to call the journey type vectors, where we're going from one place to another or one point to another. So we've got a diagram, we've got some information about what the routes are, so we're going to include the information on our diagram. It tells us the vector A is going from A to B and vector B is going from A to H. Now we've got 3 rectangles laid out next to each other. They're identical. What that means is when we place this information on, we can carry this over to all the other lines. So vector A goes through like that, vector B goes through like that, and vector A at the top goes through like that. And remember, the arrow that's been drawn is we've got that from the definition at the start of the question. It says A to B equals A. So that vector goes from A, B. AB is A, so that's why we've written it in that form. So that's why the arrow goes from A to B. So we've got the information on the diagram. We now need to write down the route. So we're looking for the vector A to F. But A to F in its broken down form is going from A to B, then B to C. And then once we're at C, we're going to go C to F. Right, so A to B, B to C, C to F. Now, when we've got those routes, we're going to substitute our vectors into those to finally give our answer. So we're going to write that route with the vector. So that's going to be A plus another A for B to C, and then plus B, that goes from C to F. Then we're going to simplify 2A plus B. That's the answer. For the middle one is interesting because at some of these routes we're going to go against the arrow. So let's just write the route first. G to D, we're going to go G to F, then we're going to go along the top, F to E, and then E to D. Now we need to be careful how we put the vectors in or how you substitute. So G to F is going to be straightforward. G to F is going to be A. F to E is also A. It's going with the arrow. But E to D, we are going against the arrow, so we're going to have a minus B because we're going against the arrow. And it's going to end up being 2A minus B. Remember, vectors have both size and direction. We're going against the original direction, so that becomes a minus. For the last vector, C to H, we're going to start by going from C to B. Then we're going to go from B to A. And then we're going to go A to H. So that's the route broken down. Then you need to substitute. Again, you need to be careful because we're going against the arrow, so it's going to be minus A. For B to A, we're going against the vector, so it's going to be minus A again. And then for A to H, we're going with the vector, so it's going to be a plus B. So that simplifies, and then fully simplifies to minus 2A plus B. Remember, you need to make sure you are paying attention to whether you're going with the vector or against the vector.